From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Wednesday, November the 15th, 2017. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu addressed the Jewish Federation of North America's General Assembly in Los Angeles just before its conclusion last night via satellite, answering questions from the GA leaders, among them about the government's lack of implementation of the Kotel Compromise. Netanyahu, in his response, stressed that all Jews are welcome at the Western Wall and said that most of the compromise was moving forward.
I took on the issue of prayer arrangements at the Western Wall because I strongly believe that all Jews, without exception, should feel at home in Israel. It's vitally important to me personally. What the government froze in June were only the most ideologically charged elements of the Western Wall plan. They were holding up the practical elements hostage. So, as many of you know, there's been a pluralistic prayer space in the Western Wall, in the Kotel, for almost 20 years. The 2016 decision wasn't to create a prayer space, it was to improve the existing space. We're moving forward with construction to do just that. And I hope, and I'm working to make sure that this happens, that you will see the improved prayer space before the next GA. I believe that the Jewish people are all one family. I believe that Israel is the home of all Jews and that all Jews should have access and prayer in the Kotel.
Netanyahu also spoke of the devastating earthquake that left hundreds dead in Iran and Iraq, saying that Israel had offered aid to Iran, but Iran refused. The prime minister told the gathering, "We have no quarrel with the people of Iran. Our quarrel is only with the tyrannical regime that holds them hostage and threatens our destruction. But our humanity," Netanyahu said, "is greater than their hatred." Recently, the U.S. House Subcommittee on National Security held hearings on whether the U.S. should move its embassy in Israel from Tel Aviv to Israel's capital city of Jerusalem. Israel is the only country in which the U.S. does not have its embassy in the capital city. Yet administration after administration, both Democrat and Republican, have refrained from making the move. On Sunday night, the Zionist Organization of America held its annual gala that included remarks by U.S.-Israeli Ambassador David Friedman. Mark Golub had a chance to speak to the ambassador at the event and asked him specifically about the likelihood of President Trump making the move. Here's the ambassador's response.
Will the embassy be moved from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem during Donald Trump's first 4 years in office?
I'm pretty confident that it will, yes.
Time will tell if Ambassador Friedman is correct. By the way, in the very near future, JBS will be televising this year's ZOA Gala, as well as interviews with some of those attending. 2 former Nazi guards were charged today in Germany for complicity to the murders of hundreds during the Holocaust. The state prosecutor's office in the city of Dortmund said that the 2 unnamed suspects, who are now aged 92 and 93, had participated in the Nazi killing machine in then-occupied Poland during their time as guards at the Stutthof concentration camp, where some 65,000 people died. Well, a photo of 2 contestants vying for the title of Miss Universe is causing quite a stir on social media. Miss Israel and Miss Iraq posted a photo of the 2 of them together from the contest headquarters in Las Vegas on Instagram, writing peace and love from Miss Iraq and Miss Israel. Miss Iraq, Sarah Idan, has been facing a storm of criticism over posing with the Israeli contestant Adar Gandelsman, but she has kept the photo up and said today in response that it does not signal support of the Israeli government or its policies, but rather, she said, "I want to stress that the purpose of the picture was only to express hope and desire for peace between the 2 countries." U.S. Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg will receive a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Genesis Prize Foundation. We reported to you earlier this month that the foundation named Israeli-born actress Natalie Portman as their prize recipient. And Portman, together with previous prize winners, former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg, actor Michael Douglas, sculptor Anish Kapoor, and violinist Yitzhak Perlman, selected Bader Ginsburg for this first ever Lifetime Achievement Award, which she will receive next summer. A joint statement from the winners said, "We honor Justice Ginsburg as an outstanding daughter of the Jewish people who made an enduring contribution to human civilization, who is an example of talent and achievement, and who is committed to bettering the world." And that's the JBS News Update for Wednesday, November the 15th, 2017. I'm Teisha Bader.